The price book searches lesson. I'm in the price book center right now, but all of these searches that you're going to see are available to you throughout the entire program. So anywhere where you can find an item, you can perform all of these searches. Simply by double-clicking in an item number field, such as I'm doing here, you will automatically have access to your price book lookup window. Now the first thing you see in the price book lookup window is kind of your table of contents of your price book by recall names. So as we talked about earlier, the recall name is an important field for use in searching for items. So when you look at your recall names here, you can see very quickly that it's intelligently organized by the types of items that you have in here. EMT items, breakers, receptacles, plates, pipe. These are all great recall names. I'm going to double click on EMT and show you some of the other search capabilities in here. When I double click on a recall name, I get a list of all those items that have EMT as the recall name. So, and you can see at the bottom left that this turns out to be 153 items in my list. Now this is great for people who, don't know the items real well, but they may be able to find them very generically. Although there are better ways of finding items in the price book when you need to. So for example, when I want to find an EMT item, but I don't want to scroll through 153 items, what I can do is click into the search text field and type any part of the description of the item that I'm looking for. That could be a size or any type of item that I'm looking for. So I'm going to type SS for set screw, and I'm going to click over at the right the double search button, which uses both the recall name and what I've typed in the search text to return a list of those items. So I went down from 153 items to 40 items. That's much better. Now you can also use some of these other fields for searching on, so I'm going to show you that as well. When I click into the search text, I can type in any part of a trade number field, be it a catalog number, a UPC number. So when I type that in and I hit the trade number button, Cobra's going to return a list of all price book items that have that trade number stored with it. So you can see that here. Now this same idea works with all of these fields here. So if I have a vendor part or part of a vendor part field, I can search on any part of it. I type it in the search text, and when I click vendor part, it returns me a list of those items. And notice on this item, again, I just searched on part of that vendor part field. That is the same with all of these fields down here, or searches, I should say. The description search is a very powerful one. I call it the desperate search. So when you don't know anything about the item other than part of the name of it, you want an energy efficient lamp or bulb or whatever, you can type part of that description in here, for example, energy. And when I click description, Cobra literally goes through the entire price book and finds the word energy and returns a list of all those items that have energy in part of its description. Pretty cool. So then when I double click on an item from that display, it will bring it out onto the screen that I was working in. So that's how you can use the price book searches. This is the end of the price book searches lesson.